Ja, und damit sage ich wieder Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei einer weiteren Folge Cathy Rain. Ich war ja am Überlegen am Ende der letzten Folge, wo wir uns jetzt als nächstes hinbegeben sollen, und ich habe mich dazu entschlossen, dass wir jetzt mal zunächst zur Familie Myers fahren, bevor wir versuchen, bei dem ominösen Mr. Wade anzurufen. Nachdem wir bis jetzt ja noch nichts über ihn herausgefunden haben, außer seiner Telefonnummer, kann man ja schlechter anrufen und sagen, so, ich bin die Enkelin von dem Herrn Rain und ich habe ihre Telefonnummer und wollte einfach mal schauen, ob sie funktioniert. Ich glaube, damit kommen wir nicht weiter. Und deswegen fahren wir jetzt erstmal zu den Myers.
I can see someone moving inside.
Okay, es ist also jemand zu Hause.
55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully. It doesn't belong to me. I don't want to take it without a good reason. It's totally overflowing with cigarette butts. Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know. Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise. Oh, gee, I would, but I forgot my swimsuit at home.
Ja, das dachte ich mir fast. Aber man kann es ja mal probieren.
Thick, dense forest. What were you doing out there, Grandpa? There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts. Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know.
Okay, mehr gibt's hier nicht.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Cathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Okay. Da war das Gespräch aber noch nicht beendet.
Stop it!
She looks pretty annoyed with me. I'm still here and will be until you agree to talk to me.
Enjoy a night curled up in the leaves, then. Won't you ever give up?
Nope.
I'm not leaving until I get some answers.
Bite me!
Nein.
Huh, you again.
I deserve a few moments of your time.
What you deserve is a slap in the face.
Die ist ja drauf. Könnte echt meinen. Ich hab da mal so eine Idee.
Won't you ever give up?
Wahrscheinlich. Eh.
That combination makes no sense.
Just go away.
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. What brand?
Corley cinders. Extra long.
You got taste. I'll give you that. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
Dachte ich mir doch gerade, die ist so scheiße drauf.
Realized it was his own bong.
Als ob ihr die Kippen ausgegangen wären.
Oh my, oh now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Sure, let's go.
Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Okay.
Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan. Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem.
Dann schauen wir uns doch hier
Nice
mal
view of the
um.
lake from here. It's Nathan, Sue's mentally disabled son. What you doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
Ja, dann ignorieren wir ihn halt mal.
Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods. Nice painting. It's signed LM. I can smell
Billy.
something cooking.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Okay, dann schauen wir doch mal, was wir hier noch alles rausfinden können.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
Aha.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Also hat er irgendwas auf dem Bild gefunden und ist da irgendwelchen...
Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And, well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
Okay, die hat sich also rumgetrieben, hat dabei wahrscheinlich irgendwas entdeckt und das gemalt, was wiederum der Großvater auf einem ihrer Gemälde entdeckt hat. Und als der dann nachgeforscht hat, ist er im Rollstuhl gelandet und hat nicht mehr gesprochen.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Darüber will sie nichts wissen.
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Okay, und über den werden wir doch hoffentlich auch noch irgendwas rausfinden.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks. Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was...
All right, Sue.
Okay, so viel.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
So, was haben wir denn jetzt da noch so?
I have no idea why this isn't at the bottom of the closest trash can yet. Maybe because it looks like it could serve as half-decent toilet paper. Not that I need yet another reason for the Lord to strike me down. Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training, McConnell Air Force Base, 1941. Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white. There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back. I don't see how those things work together.
Okay, dann können wir hier nicht viel mehr machen.
There has to be some way to find out who bought those paintings. Maybe I can jog Sue's memory somehow. Something was special about that girl. I just know it. I don't have anything to say about that. Charles Wade. I don't know how, but I will talk to you one way or another. I wonder who this cocky person really is, and why he needed Grandpa's help so desperately. Something was special about that girl. I just know it. I don't have anything to say about that. What really happened to you that night, Grandpa?
Können wir eigentlich nur noch schauen, ob sie einen von den Typen kennt.
Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue, thanks. Ugh, another question for the elusive Mr. Wade.
Okay, so viel dazu. Den haben wir dann also. Damit drauf. Und dann sollten wir jetzt wohl tatsächlich nochmal heimfahren. Und versuchen, den Wade-Typen zu erreichen. Aber ich würde sagen, das machen wir dann in der nächsten Folge. Und bis dahin sage ich wie immer danke fürs Zuschauen und macht's gut. Ciao, ciao.